Today I'm hanging out with yet another fellow Aussie, an actor who somehow makes scrolling my feed feel like a full cinematic behind the scenes experience. He basically is living rent free on my For You page at this moment. Harrison Keane, welcome to VertiChat with Mads.
What an introduction. Thank you. I
I
love
feel
that on your For You page.
I feel like every time I open Instagram, it's just some BS with you.
Well, yeah, I have been doing a lot of posting lately as I don't know, just trying to increase the Instagram marketing and follow account, I suppose. So I've been doing like a post every day and it's gone on nearly like over 30 days now, so I'm on a good roll. So yeah, we're just gonna keep doing that. So sorry, you're just gonna get spammed with more content. What am I gonna do? I don't make the rules.
I'm here for it anyway. It's like I think it was the other morning I woke up and I looked I looked at my phone and just like you strangling Jonathan or something. I was like, you poor thing.
Just your casual day at work on a medical set.
You looked like so, I don't know, crazy though.
Thank you.
Can we start off with you telling me a little bit about yourself?
Hi, my name's Bob. I'm a farmer from Dubbo, and I thought I'd go on and do this podcasting thing. Give it a shot. You're on mute now. I don't know if the
I'm
people
gonna leave that in
back
there.
it up.
I'm leaving that in there.
So, my actual name is Harrison Keane. Oh, don't know. What am I doing with the hands? Something awkward. Harrison Keane, I do verticals. I am often the villain, but working on that hero type, and that shall be coming soon. And yeah, I've traveled internationally to Turkey and China and shot them in Australia as well. And it's pretty fun. So I'll keep doing them because, why not?
And because I want behind the scenes content
Oh
every
yes, all
morning.
the behind the scenes content. How would I have enough content to post every day if I didn't do these? That's the only reason I do them, is just so I can post Instagram BTS. Because like, who cares about the rest of it? But thank you for having me on, Mads.
Thank you for being here. Oh, I'm so glad you didn't hear me ugly laugh then. That was cringe. Oh, I don't know. I did like a little look-see. You used to play Quidditch?
I did used to play Quidditch. I haven't actually played this year, but, but, there is a World Cup happening next year. And it was in my mind the other day. That's why it's fresh in my mind. I was like, do I make an epic return, like a WWE wrestler with fucking theme music and everything coming in to try and get in the Australian World Cup team for next year?
Yes, you 100% should.
Only if I have the theme music, obviously, because that's very important. Coming out with John Cena music playing, like, it's like, the champ is back. That
Well,
would be pretty epic.
what would you choose for your theme song though?
See, I don't know. Like, it'd be cool to have a WWE wrestler's theme song, but then it'd also be like cool to have my own theme song. So that's the predicament we're in. Do I go with something that's already exists or something great? Something like Seven Nation Army. Can you imagine walking out? It's like doom 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 doom. That'd be really cool.
We should just
Really cool team theme song. The team
yes.
or like everyone walks out in like triangle formation. We're gonna beat these guys up. We're gonna throw dodgeballs at them and ride around on our broomsticks. We're so manly. Woo!
How did you even get into that? Because like I didn't think it was an Australian thing to do.
It's not, it's a Hogwarts thing to do. And so when I spent my year abroad there, I was like, this seems like kind of fun. Got into it there. Um, at uni, it was the second year I was in uni, and the first year had been like completely wiped out from COVID. So we go in at the start of the second year, and there's this clubs day where you go all the clubs showcasing what they do, and they've got a website for it and everything. And I was scrolling through the website, and I was like, hmm, Quidditch. That looks like it'd be fun and such lols. And so I went to their first social event and they hooked me in and I was like, oh fuck. Now I'm one of those nerds that plays Quidditch and you know, my life's going downhill from here. No, it was super fun. Absolutely great group of friends and a, a fun sport as well, which, you know, I played for a few years and maybe might return to. Hmm.
I'll come watch.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'll invite you
Yeah,
to.
let's do it. I'll be holding the boombox.
Are you ready for the vertical Quidditch crossover? Bro, sign me up. I gotta be in that.
Yes. Please, 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 please. I am there for it. Holy shit. We need like Harry Potter inspired, like.
Harry Potter inspired vertical. Score some
What
goals.
house are you in? What house are you in?
Well, well, you know, I do the online BuzzFeed quiz and I get like Gryffindor, and then I go to the social event at uni and I get put in Hufflepuff, which look, I'm not like a huge Harry Potter nerd. Like I haven't read the books, just watched the movies. The movies are great, obviously. So I don't like know too much about who goes in what house, but I don't even remember anyone from the movies being in Hufflepuff, so I feel like it's the wrong house. Actually, no, the guy, Twilight guy was in Hufflepuff, wasn't he? Yeah.
Robert Pattinson.
Batman. I am Batman.
Oh my god. Ah, I love Brooke, but I hate Twilight.
Yeah, I haven't watched Twilight, so I don't know. Brooke's watched Twilight. She would know. Hey, Brooke. Yeah, there's your clip. Clip it.
Done. Hey Brooke.
Hey, Brooke.
How did you discover verticals and what made the vertical format stand out for you?
Well, I think one day I was at the beach and Royal Princess Secret Vacation. Go watch it on Bigloo. Sorry. It's like, what was that? I got taken over by something. One day I was at the beach and this bottle washed ashore. It was a see-through clear bottle. It washed ashore and I went up to it and it had a scroll in it. And I took the cork off the top of the bottle and I took out the scroll and the scroll said, Harrison, you must do verticals. They will bring great travels and adventure to your life. And I was like, oh, ocean gods, thank you for sending me this scroll. And then I started doing verticals. That's the true story right there. 100%, 100% true. Wouldn't dare lie to you, Maddie.
I was gonna say something then, but it's a bit brutal.
Um, I don't know. I think it was just on one of those casting platforms. I saw a post for it. I signed up, got cast, and then had the absolute wackiest experience of my life doing my first ever vertical, which also, granted, wasn't the best production. So at least we started right in the deep end, and it only got shallower from there. Because my goodness, if we started at the top end and went down, that would have been a whole different road.
I don't even, what was your first one?
My first one was contract before marriage, comma, election.
I don't think
Fabulous.
I've seen that.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Is it
Because
that bad?
it's that brutal. No, actually, it's all right. Um, it turned out all right. There's a good little fight sequence in it. I met Alex Picton for the first time in it. Hey, Alex. Clip. And then I worked with him for like 3 consecutive projects as his like second guy, which was very fun. And yeah, um, it was actually like it actually had some good scenes in it.
Like, what platform is it on so I can go and give it a look? If not Daily Motion,
think I think it's on Salty TV. I think.
that platform's expensive. There's no subscription. I'm pretty sure you gotta pay by the episode or something.
Yeah, I think if I recall correctly, you have to like you have to pay by the episode or you have to watch endless ads for coins.
And that's why I just watch everything on like real short or mini shorts.
How do they work? Is it a subscription?
Subscription.
Watch everything? Right.
I have the monthly one to real short,
Mm.
which is $60, I think. And then a weekly one to drama box, which is like 14.99.
60
And then
bucks a month.
yeah.
Damn.
What do
That's
you mean? It
awesome.
was $30 a week before they bring in monthly.
Bro, I don't watch verticals. I don't know.
Do you even watch your own?
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I skip to just my bits because, egotistical like that.
Okay.
No, I watch like if it's good production, good script, I watch it. Otherwise, as you probably are familiar, sometimes it's not great, and I can't be bothered. I should really stop swearing. It's not good. It's because of you. It's still your fault, Maddie. You're Australian as well.
It's really
Making me.
not. Just because I'm Aussie doesn't give you the right to swear.
I'm sorry.
Blaming me.
Sorry, I was just self-taping. I gotta get out of my character. Damn, these damn villains.
Are you
They just
another
take
villain?
responsibility for themselves.
Another villain.
Yeah, I was taping for it, although I'm not. I don't love it, but that's one of the difficulties sometimes with these. Sometimes you don't like your character, and you just have to find a way as a professional to overcome that and still give a great and truthful performance. The truthful bit is the hard bit because if you really don't match up or like your character, and that could be heroes or villains as well, because sometimes the heroes are either mean or really weak and don't fight back for the girls. Sometimes, and the villains obviously are excessive and over the top. So finding the way to connect with your character and be truthful is very important when you're acting in these verticals.
But that's the thing. You play the antagonist so well. Like,
It's almost like I am the antagonist.
well, there you go. Which emotion do you find the hardest?
That's a great question. And I actually had it in my head before I jumped on call with you, and it's anger. I am not good with getting really, really angry in a way that feels truthful. Now, here's a distinction. Sometimes what the actor is feeling and what translates onto the screen isn't always the same. So you might feel bad, it might look good. Sometimes it's the reverse. You might feel good and it looks bad. So I've done plenty of like angry scenes as a villain. Some of them look all right, some of them not so much. But when it's like really, really just pure rage, it's quite hard. And maybe it's because it's like an extreme emotion and it's similar for if you were just going to absolutely break down and cry or be super, super fearful. It's really hard to get there and then be truthful when you're doing it. But yeah, you just have to find a way around it. Sometimes you fake it till you make it. Sometimes you find different solutions or acting techniques to kind of get there. And unfortunately, sometimes you do your best and you don't quite hit the mark. And that just happens sometimes.
But like, because you've always been the antagonist, do you ever get like scared of being typecast?
Oh yeah, I am typecast. I know, and it's tough. Um, it's tough under the sense of trying to get a hero role now because a lot of people see me as a villain, but that's something I'm working on. It's a challenge. And challenges, they're gonna create growth and development, and it's gonna make me a better actor. And I'm doing the steps I need to do to get into that position of being cast as a hero, and it will come. I'm doing a lot more hero tapes these days, getting a lot better at it. My goodness, I watch back my tapes from a few months ago, and I watch my tapes now. There's a big difference in how I do a hero. Like that guy, yeah, he's not a hero. No, get out of here. This guy, he's closer. But yeah, that's just part of it. Sometimes that's happens with every actor. You have your initial strengths, and then you have to build other components of your skill set. And my initial strength was being a villain, and now I have to build the component of being a hero as part of my skill set.
Would you ever ask like, a fellow actor for help with that sort of thing, or do you want to like do it by yourself? Because like, why can't you ask Alex or Will? Because
Yeah.
they're leads all the time, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a great question. I do ask other actors for help, and I've gotten help from several other hero males and sometimes hero females as well. They've been very helpful, like Daniel Yongma. He's helped me a lot as well as being my representative. He's given me lots of notes regarding hero roles. Um, I've asked other actors on set like Alex and Will how like little bits and pieces about it, and they've given me their advice. Everyone's very like nice, I find, so everyone's willing to help out or give their 2 cents. And even females, like I had a chemistry read the other week, and I was on call to Brooke. Hey, Brooke. And she was helping me prepare for the read. And we were going through, and she's like, "Okay, Harrison, now just do Brooke vertical face." And you're like, and she's like, "Yeah, do that." But no, we were reading together. She was giving me pointers, giving me notes because she also is my friend and knows me a bit more outside of just the acting side. So she was like helping me with that. And she's a great female lead, and obviously then sees it from an outside perspective on the males and can see what the casters and clients want. So yeah, I do get help from other vertical actors. Everyone's very nice and they're willing to help, which I'm like, oh, thanks guys. And obviously, if anyone came to me wanting help with villains per se, then I'd be happy to share.
I just want to see you in a lead, and I want to see the change. I want to see a lead, like some of the leads become a villain, but like each to their own. I just want to change it up a little bit because I feel like it's getting a little bit repetitive with the same, you know.
I understand that. Yeah. Do you find that's similar when you watch the same hero actor, or is it more because villains tend to be in the same column or narrow space, whereas heroes kind of sometimes have more um what's the word, like occupations or types of uh, a few more differences.
I find myself watching a lot of verticals for the hero, but like
Yeah, obviously, because
just like
they're the leading person. They're going to be in 90% of it. Do you find that? Do you ever get sick of a hero doing the similar roles over and over, or does it, or you kind of like,
yeah,
oh, I like watching this guy? Probably a bit of both.
like I like the diversity, like of like the roles that they play. So if it's like the same role over and over and over again, I get a little bit sick of it, but like I'll probably watch it because dude's interesting. That's just probably should have said that.
No, no, it's good. It's
But
good.
like I don't know, the villain is barely ever displayed on the poster,
Yeah, yeah.
and I don't know. I kind of want that to change, but that's just me.
It is something that I think helps a lot for marketing. If you're on a poster, it gives you a lot of it makes you look more professional in a sense. It gives you a lot of marketing material to use, and that's another thing that I'm trying to accomplish. Comes with being a hero often. It comes with, you know, getting roles that are predominant characters, leads.
Being from Australia, was it hard to get into the vertical world?
No, no, it wasn't hard. There are verticals shot in Australia. If you're not in Sydney or Melbourne, then it can definitely be hard because I'm nearly 100% sure that there aren't any verticals being shot elsewhere in Australia. So there are enough verticals, enough, still a very low number being shot in Australia. And you can get into them, there's like enough supporting roles going around that you can play one of those. Obviously, if you're in a different location like the States, Canada, China, there's just a lot more quantity happening and therefore a lot more opportunity. And you'll see with like just sheer numbers, I'll meet someone from overseas. I'll meet someone when I'm overseas and they're from, say, Canada or LA. And we both started doing verticals at the same time around like, what, September last year. But they'll have done double the quantity I've done just because there's so many more happening. That they just go from one project to another, to another, to another. Whereas in Sydney, for example, there's maybe 2 happening each month.
Only
And
two.
basically, and usually at similar times. There's only like
What?
there's only a few production companies that consistently operate. You get a few that pop in and pop out with 1 or 2, but there's only a couple in Sydney and Melbourne that operate consistently. Yeah, because it's so much more expensive to shoot in Australia than, for example, China. Because everything in China is a lot cheaper. The location fees, all of the costume, all of the crew payments are a lot cheaper. So you'll get like a lot more crew on set because they can afford it. Whereas in Australia, the crew rates are much higher. The actors do get paid more in China than they do in Australia. It's kind of a cultural thing where where they kind of idolize the actors a bit more. But then everything else on the production side is a lot cheaper. So, and they just mass produce them over there.
That was like I'd seen that you come back from, was it over there? And the next minute I see you running through Martin Place. Like, was it Martin Place?
That yes, that reel was from Martin Place. We were shooting a little short film.
You're like, you
I haven't
scared some
seen.
people.
I wish I saw it. The guy went back. It was an Australian guy that went back to study in the States, and I feel like I've lost contact with him, and I don't think I'm ever gonna see that little film. So it's a shame because he was good. He was a good like cinematographer. Shots look good. I wanted to see the content.
What, so he's not replying to you at all? Or just like you haven't reached out, or like you just both miscommunication?
No, well the thing is, I think he had traveled back to the States, and then we were trying to text him, but his Australian number isn't going to work. And then I had him on Instagram, but then I forgot his Instagram. And then I think I found it at some point, and I messaged him, but I haven't heard from him. So yeah, it's a thing anyway. That's actually not the. Oh my god, that's actually not the story. Like that doesn't really annoy me. It's a bit unfortunate.
What is one skill you never expected to need as an actor, but now you constantly use?
I don't know.
I got your brain braining.
Yeah, It's one of those ones where you just blank out when you're trying to think. Um, I didn't think I'd be doing as many like little stunts that I'm doing in verticals this early in my career, I suppose. I didn't expect the stunts to be in verticals almost. I don't know, so like something like getting choked out or all the times being like getting punched or kicked in the nuts or all of that sort of stuff. I wasn't really expecting that to be something that would be part of my career, especially this early on. Maybe later, who knows? But then it has been, and naturally quite good at getting punched and kicked in the balls and all that sort of good stuff, as you know, villain roles. Yeah. So that's something that's kind of surprised me uh, doing these verticals is all the light stunt work. It's not heavy stunt work, although some of them you see some with like flying wires in China and stuff, which looks pretty cool, and I want to do that. But all the light stunt work that I've had to do, when you're not an actor, you expect it's like, oh, a stunt person's going to come in and do that, but not on verticals.
Is that like the one you're referring to Anthony from the other day?
Yeah, Anthony and Felix, they were
Yeah,
having wires. That was crazy. That was really cool.
that looks really cool.
I think I auditioned for that, but then I didn't get it. Anthony got it. He's good. Anthony's good as well. And I was like, oh, that would be really fun to do.
What's a genre you think vertical dramas haven't explored enough yet?
Don't laugh when saying your question, Maddie.
You're on a full of faces, you madman.
uh Horrors. I don't think I've seen any vertical horrors or heard of any. Maybe there are, and maybe I haven't seen them, but it would be really cool because because then it would fit so well as well because you could have the hero that comes in and saves the girl. You could have the villains who are like these horror guys, and we're like, "Ooh, we're gonna scare them in the horror haunted house," or like, "Ooh, we're gonna be a serial killer." Because I don't know, I feel like it. It's a Tuesday. Ooh, I don't know. That's what villains do, right? Who
Did you
knows?
just say, "Ooh, it's a Tuesday"?
Yeah, that's like it's like, villain psychology. Oh, it's a Tuesday, I'm gonna be mean. Oh, it's a Wednesday. Let's just like kick this guy down the stairs. They're like star signs, you know? It's like, ooh, which day of the week? What am I gonna be like today?
Which personality you're grabbing out of the closet?
That'd be a
Don't
fun,
give
a split style vertical. Multi-personality. No, no,
that
but
shit like
yes,
scarred me.
yes. But
Mm-mm.
because very cool. Very,
Mm-mm.
very, very awesome villain. Up there in my favorite villains, just from an acting and what I'd want to do perspective.
Mm.
Yeah,
He is a very good villain.
yeah.
But that shit, well, for me personally, that was next level. I was like, mm-mm.
That's
I'm
good.
not a horror.
That's how you know you've got a good villain.
I know. I'm not a horror person though. So like whenever someone says horror, I go, ah, cool. I feel so bad. I'm like, yeah, you just stick with your horror genre.
I'm not like I don't watch that many horrors to be fair, and like I don't watch the the really scary ones. I more watch like thrillers. Thrillers are cool. Thrillers are fun.
I don't know much difference. I genuinely don't.
Like, no, I may be wrong here, but you got your thrillers are like ones that like really like build suspense and stuff. So not really like horrors, but they could be like action
Are
sort
they
of.
like slasher sort of,
Yeah,
or is
like
that a complete different genre altogether? I don't know.
well, I don't know. I don't know whether you would categorize. I mean, sure, you could categorize like Scream and Friday the 13th and Halloween and stuff as horrors, kinda. They're like slasher. They're like, thriller slashers, I like those. I'd like to be a serial killer. That'd be fun. Go around, kill some people in a vertical. Why not? It's Thursday, my dudes. I mean, no, wait, that's the wrong fucking day. Oh, whoops. That's the wrong day. It's Wednesday, my dudes. That's the meme. That's the quote from somewhere. I don't remember. Old YouTube or something. It's Wednesday, my dudes.
I don't know.
I could name like, bro, any genre that isn't romance would be great to see at a vertical.
Why are you sick of the romance ones? Because you're a dude. Like,
Is that your favorite genre? Is
no,
romance?
no. Young adult is mine.
Like, yeah, but that's still like, uh, no, I suppose like,
I'm more of a rom-com, me.
yeah. I suppose you could have any sort of genre and still have a romantic arc in it. There's always more, not so much romance, but relationships. You've always got like a story, no matter how much going on around here, the core of it is the relationships between the characters, whether that's romantic relationships, whether that's friendships, whether that's, loving family members or so on and so forth. That if you have a good relationship and then you add everything that surrounds it, all the circumstances that surround it, whether it's action, horror, a romantic Christmas day in a Swedish village, whatever surrounds it, the relationship between the two, or not two, but the relationship between the characters is what the audience really attaches to.
I
Film,
attach
film
myself.
nerding right
No,
now.
no, no. I've. I don't know. I get attached to characters very fast, so I try not to. I don't know, dig myself a hole. But with verticals, I kind of like,
How so? What do you mean?
what do you mean? Like, I don't know. I thought I was just gonna watch them, and here I am freaking talking to you. Like,
Oh, right.
I just went off the freaking deep end. I want to talk to you guys about like the work that you guys do, but I also like most of my questions are literally how you form a character or like, you know, the work or the effort that you put in to it, not the actual like storyline itself.
Hmm.
I was like, oh, I don't pick apart verticals and be like, you did this in this vertical. Like, I'm more like, you know, what was going through your
That was
head.
really
Like,
bad.
yeah. But I was like, well, what goes through your head before like, you go on to set? Like, I don't even know. It's just genuine questions. Like, I can't even watch a freaking vertical now without having like questions run through my mind. It's really bad.
No, that's like the professional mind taking over. It's like, when actors watch a movie and are
Yeah,
thinking
that'd be
about the
really
acting,
hard.
or, when a business guy who's looking at shipping sees a truck on the street and all he can think about is how that truck or what that truck is moving.
Yeah. I suppose like now that I've got like, I don't know, some more like, knowledge behind me, since I've talked to so many of you guys, like, I don't know. I do
You
look at
probably got a
verticals the
pretty good
same.
understanding of
Yeah.
how it all works.
I I can see it on screen, like with some of the actors that I've done an interview with, like I rewatched the interview and it's like I remember what they told me, and then I go and watch the vertical that they've done. I'm like, I can literally see your brain like working. I'm like, that is like cool but creepy. You can see your brain braining before you even brain.
It's something I have to do when I'm watching movies or shows. I have to like, if I
Compartmentalize.
catch myself like critiquing the act, not critiquing, but watching the acting and the choices, I have to be like, just step back and just watch the show for what it is, so I can actually enjoy it.
I can't do that right now. Like, really bad. Because I'd only like ever seen this person as a protagonist,
Mm,
and it did like an antagonist role. So I was
mm,
like, I didn't know how to like take that. Like it was very difficult for me to watch. And
mm.
like it was, I don't know how to explain it. Just like if you went straight from, you know, antagonist to protagonist,
Yeah.
they'd be like, what? Like I'm there for it, but like because you've seen that person like so many times in that one role. It's like what the hell is going on?
Yeah, and that's like that's almost the next level of how do you ensure as an actor that you give a performance in a way that people don't see you as a previous character that you've done.
Is there a type of role you're dying to play in a vertical format but haven't had the chance to yet?
Yeah, a hero, a male lead that is the main lead or main co-lead of the film. Yeah, that's one
What
spot.
genre would it be in?
Uh, right at this point I'd take whatever I can get. I think I really want. I did play a male lead recently, but it was more a supporting type character. It was like the number one male technically, but it wasn't really the romantic male lead that you see in a lot of verticals. So I think that's what I really want to get soon is a romantic male lead that has the main story arc with the female lead and gives me a lot of promotional material to go on and expand from there.
I just need to like put your name out there and be like, hey, Harris.
Manifest it. Manifest. Manifest? Is
I
that the
think
word?
so.
Manifest it into the universe.
Well, here we go
Saturday.
again. Look at me going sideways again. I was talking to CJ on Sunday, and she's
Hey,
like, "My."
CJ.
She just have a whole clip of you saying hello to people. We're talking, and a vertical with Carson Polish. No idea. Nope.
No,
No.
no.
Oh. um, hadn't come out, and it was shot in January or February. And that night, when I got off the phone to her, guess what I found?
It came
It had
out.
come out.
Oh, what a little coincidence.
Yep. So I'm like, if you have any, let me know, and I'll see if I can.
Man, bring it into the universe.
I'll see what I
Oh,
can do.
I've got one came out recently, which is the beach one at Royal Princess Secret Vacation. I've got Superstar coming out next month. I saw the trailer for that recently. Baseball themed one. Shot a few months ago in China. Very good. Very excited to see that one. I have a supporting role one back in from like April or something that I shot that still hasn't come out. And then I had two more recent ones that I've shot over the past couple of months that haven't come out. So still quite a few on the in the post-production line. But yeah, there's one specifically which is Superstar, which I'm very excited for.
What platform is that going to be on?
I believe it's going to be on TikTok.
What?
Yeah, look, that was my reaction when I heard. But yeah,
TikTok. Okay.
we'll see. It may just end up on something else. Bro, that was the same reaction. I was like, they post these on TikTok? I was like, I hadn't heard of that before. It's like, did TikTok own a platform that they posted on? I was like, no, 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 it's on TikTok. I'm like, oh, how
Hmm.
do they make their money?
Yeah, I wonder.
I don't know. We'll see. You'll see it on my Instagram
Where?
when it comes out. And then I'll tell you where it is. I'll be like, lol, we was trolling you guys all along. It's not actually on TikTok. It's on Disney Plus.
Oh God, no! Don't put.
It's on ABC News.
Oh, that's so old. That's so Australian.
Yeah.
Shit.
Channel 7's about to pick up verticals, be like,
Oh
have I got a vertical?
no.
Imagine that.
No.
Yes. But you know what they should do is they should take these verticals and because TVs are like this, they should like flip the verticals on their side, and then it'd be perfect, and they can put them on TV. Why
So
hasn't
yeah,
anyone done that before?
everybody's gonna be watching it like this. Like
You no, you just turn the camera like that, so it's like looks like this, but it's
I
still
was gonna say, you
upright.
didn't explain that very well.
Why don't people do that? I don't know. And they could call it like a show that goes on TV, like a TV show. I think I'm onto something here, Maddie.
We should start one.
We should. What would it
We
be
should.
called?
I don't know. Um,
Called Maddie and Harry.
Go on then.
Maddie and Harry review verticals.
We should. We should.
Maddie and Harry talk shit about verticals because most of them are. Woo.
Ooh, yeah, just a little bit.
But on today's special, a good one. It's
We talk more shit.
like Gogglebox.
Yes. Oh my god. But like the uncensored Australian version.
That's a quick way to like end my acting career in verticals. New career, commentator.
You pretty much could commentate a whole vertical right now. They're so repetitive.
Oh yeah, you definitely could.
Like almost word for word, or like, this is what's gonna happen in this scene.
Yeah, vertical predictors.
Yeah, it's
Oh my gosh, you could make like a Twitch game show or like a drinking game, one of the two, but it works for both. And you're like, what's gonna happen next? And it's got like a bingo card, and it's like,
Yep.
is she gonna get slapped? Is he going to
Oh my god, we should so do that.
be aggressive? It like all the different stereotypes and stuff.
We so need
Like
to do
and or if it's a drinking game, it's like drink if drink if the
that. Shit.
vertical league gets slapped.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
Drink if she pretends to fall, or like what is it called? Like, eh.
Drink if she falls unjustifiably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens a lot. That annoys
Obviously.
me when that happens.
Yeah.
Tea time with Harrison.
See, I told you I just. I'm encouraging you to do this now.
Right, all my practice of speaking to Brooke, it's rubbed off on me. It's like, oh gosh, just yap now. It's an
I
innate
think
ability.
I think it's an Aussie thing.
Potentially, could be.
All the Aussies I've talked to the longest. Like, or it might be just because you're all like Brooks friends.
Brooks, yeah, Brooks just Brooks just rubbed off on us all. Is that the correct wording? I hope it is, because otherwise it'd sound really bad. Hey, Brooke.
Is there a performance you did that you think deserved way more attention than it got?
No, but a lot of my recent verticals, recenter isn't a word. I'm just fucking blubbering here. But a lot of my recent verticals haven't come out yet, which I think are better examples of my acting. So a lot of the verticals that have come out are I shot a lot earlier, and I like they're fine, but I've definitely improved since then. And so I wouldn't say that, oh, this was really great. It should have got more views or whatever. But I would say that I'm quite excited for some of the upcoming ones because I think they are good performances and do deserve to be seen well.
I'm looking forward to that baseball one.
I'm looking forward to the baseball one as well. I think that what I really liked about that is the villain had a nice arc, a nice, not nice ass, Maddie. I know you were thinking it. He had a nice,
Throwing me under the bus here.
he had a nice arc. Uh, he went from being a young friend of the leads to then becoming jealous, being spiteful, being because of that jealousy and spiteful, kind of losing his way towards the end. And then he has a nice little redemption and almost understanding and apology for the leads, and they kind of accept it as well, which is really nice. So he kind of redeems himself right at the very end. Um, probably more, probably when I say it, it sounds like it's more than what it is. But the way his arc happens is really nice and it makes him more human and more understandable and relatable. And hopefully, when it comes out, it'll be you'll be able to almost feel sorry for him. That's what I really want, and that's what I'm really hoping comes through is that by the time he gets to his kind of climactic, he's fallen off the wagon moment, you don't really hate him, you just feel really bad for him.
You literally just answered one of my questions.
Which was,
How do you hope people feel when they watch your work?
yeah. Well, that's the one I'm really excited about because a lot of the villains, they don't have that arc. They just stay
Yeah.
evil the whole time. Um, so you don't really get that human side or that, that side that, is not all doing bad things all the time. So it's nice to have that change, and I'm excited for when it comes out.
I'm excited to watch it now.
Yeah.
For a
Well,
little bit more backstory.
hmm.
Hmm.
Now I really hope it's like all right when it comes out, not just complete shit, because then it'd
No,
be disappointing.
no, don't talk about that.
No, it should be all right.
There should be like they should let you guys view it before it releases.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Like a little
Send us,
release
send us,
party.
yeah, send us our content. That'd also be nice. No, some people get their content.
If you had to describe your acting style as a vibe, not a technique, what would the vibe be?
Acting style as a vibe. Acting style. Like, is that more in the sense of how Harrison acts or the characters Harrison plays? How Harrison acts. See, this is different because it changes for verticals compared to horizontals. Horizontals, the vibe is still and um still and natural. For verticals, it's you gotta turn your microphone on. If you don't laugh,
No.
then it doesn't seem funny.
Okay, okay. I'm trying not to.
Just gotta time it with the punchline.
Stop. I'm glad I threw that question in there. I was like, this is such a Harrison question. Because I see those, what are they called? Those,
Horizontals,
no,
they're crazy. Like, oh my gosh. New technology. Insane.
what? Oh,
See,
jeez.
that's what.
Ah, those things that you do, like those cards that you walk around your house with.
What?
I don't know.
You out
That
in the
sounds
bushes
really
again,
weird.
Maddie. I told you you couldn't come back.
It
What are you
sounds
doing?
really weird when I say it like that. I don't even know how to explain. Give me
Got
a.
the binoculars out again, looking
Yes, I
through the
do.
window.
Yes, I
Mate,
do.
what are you talking about? The cards I walk around with in my house.
It sounds weird when you say it like this is why I don't ask this. Look at my eyes. I'm gonna cry. Stop. My eyes are watery.
I'm really curious to know what you're referencing.
It's funny. Stop.
Maddie, what's your defense when you were looking through his window?
I
What's
don't have a defense. I don't have a defense. Them.
Oh,
I don't know what it's called. You made me look like a fucking idiot.
oh, I should have known that. That
You know, you
was
just walk around your house with these random cards. Like, do you get it now?
yeah, that
You
makes
put her
sense.
under the table.
That was a ad we shot a few months ago.
I want them cards.
They're fun actually. Well, I only used them on the day, but I've got like a set. They gave me a set after shooting. And I was like, now I've got cards. That can be one of my Christmas presents.
No.
Bro, great idea. How to get into acting? Year 8 drama class. That was when drama became an elective at my high school. And I picked it up, did it all the way through to year 12, stopped while I went to uni, came back and did it professionally after uni. And yeah,
Mind blown.
bro, you watch some of those clips from back in the day, you're like, damn, that's shit.
And I had aspirations to be an actor back then with content like that. You being you,
Thank you. I tried to do that.
what's the funniest line you've ever had to deliver, but you've had to do it completely seriously?
There was a fun one. So I was in Melbourne. I was shooting with Will. No, that'd be fake. That'd be fake, Mads. I was shooting with Will and Natasha and Christina, and I had this line. I was on a bed with Christina. Hi, Christina. And we were scheming because we were the villains. And I had this line, which was like, I'd previously chloroformed an old woman for context, as you do. That's like a more of a Monday thing, um, as you do. So I said to Christina, something, 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 old bitch neutralized. Using the word neutralized was so much fun. It's like, like the plan's ready to go and the old bitch is neutralized. Like you're playing COD and it's like tango down.
Stop.
Old bitch neutralized.
But you had to say that with a straight face.
Yeah, but it's a fun line.
I wouldn't be able to hold composure.
Yeah. I'm quite good at like keeping not breaking on set. Some of that set though, Will and Natasha broke quite a bit. Hey Will, hey Natasha. They broke quite a bit. There was this day where it was near the end of the day and I came in late because, supporting guys just get time off. And Will was a big scene and Will was standing here, Natasha was here, I'd come in here, Christina was back here somewhere. And this one guy beside me kept having to say this line that was very close to being something sexual, and I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't sexual, but it sounded like very sexual. And he was saying it, he had to say it seriously to Will, and Will couldn't keep a straight face. And because Will couldn't keep a straight face, Natasha, who was looking at Will, couldn't keep a straight face. And then Natasha would laugh, and then Christina behind them would sometimes laugh. It's just
Like a
this
chain
chain effect.
reaction.
And you'd have to, oh my gosh, you'd have to ask Will or someone what the line was, but it was, it was a funny little bit. Like several takes in a row, just could not get it out.
Obviously, there is like already a vertical drama awards ceremony sort of thing. But if vertical dramas had an award category just for you, what category would it be?
That's it's a very ego baiting question, Maddie. If a vertical drama awards had a category just for me, it would probably be the goofball award.
Now say the one that you really want to say.
The last so serious award.
Get to know Harrison.
Get to know Harrison. Woo, woo.
What is your favorite animal?
I really like my doggy. My blue cattle doggy. She's adorable. If I had to pick an animal, I do like I like the way rainbow lorikeets look. I don't think I want one as a pet or anything, but they look really cool.
I'm not a
Um,
bird person, but yeah.
Bird person. One of my friends is afraid of birds, and that's like the craziest irrational fear that I know. And I know a few people that are afraid of birds, and I'm just like, guys, come on. Is that you, Maddie? You afraid of
I'm not
birds?
afraid of birds, but
No.
I was walking with my niece a couple of weeks ago and a magpie like literally came and clipped me and
No, but
got
that's
me like on
different
the
because
top of the ear.
that's like Australia's national defense system.
I know,
It's a
but still.
military installment. Like we're talking like just regular birds here, not
Nah,
like
I'm not afraid of birds.
F-45 drones or something known as
No,
magpies.
no.
Yeah, no, rainbow lorikeets look cool, and turtles. Turtles are pretty cool.
Yeah, turtles. I had a pet turtle.
Hmm?
I had a
So you
pet
have a
turtle.
pet turtle. That's pretty cool.
Cat or dog person.
Dog. So I can
Dog.
practice my cattle dog jujitsu.
Wow. You can do that with a cat.
You could. They're a lot smaller, so it's more like cat. Doesn't really work. What's a breed of cat?
Mm, yeah? No. I have rag dolls.
Pardon?
Rag dolls.
Ragdoll. Is that a breed?
Hmm.
Is a weird ass name for a breed.
Yeah.
Ragdoll cats. Ragdoll jujitsu. It's more like, because they're so small, it's more like ragdoll NFL punting.
Remind me never to bring a cat around you. Favorite food?
Fried chicken.
Favorite color?
Green. Or pink.
Twin.
Mm.
Green.
Like a nice, like limey,
Yep.
fluorescent sort of vibe. Yeah.
I like the highlighter color
Or
green.
pink. I like see how it's like pink on the wall.
It's a pink. Dream country to visit.
I've visited a lot of places already. What's on my future bucket list includes India, Iceland, and Africa and South America.
They're all wildly
And
different.
Central America, both. So a lot of places. Plus, like, Spain and Morocco and lots of places. Lots of places to go.
You should just say anywhere that's not Australia. Like,
Literally, like the rest of the globe. Been on so many trips as well, but then you like start naming the places you haven't been, and you're like, there's so much to go
yeah.
see. Yeah. So I don't really have like a dream destination as such. I've just got a lot of places that I'm keen to go see.
Well, then, do you have a single favorite season?
Like season of the year. Spring's pretty good, I suppose.
It's hot.
But it's not as hot as summer, you know. So you still get like
Yeah,
the plants all come out and do their thing and
they do the thing.
it look all pretty and you're like, oh my gosh. Bro, I have a tree here that like flowers like once a year. It's stupid.
Favorite actor?
Harrison Kane. I'm being serious. I like Harrison Kane. He's not the best actor, but you know,
Your own biggest fan.
this is me. Yeah, exactly. Uh, favorite non-Harrison Kane actor would have to be Pedro. Pedro does good work, I think. Yeah. Like the stuff he's in. Uh, I watched Materialists the other night, new movie. Um, Dakota Johnson was really good in it. So based off recency bias, Dakota Johnson.
I had no idea who that is. Well, I'll probably have a look in a sec.
Usually usually it's not like one particular Steve Carell is very good. Yeah, he's good. Usually like you get the level of like a really good performance, like you like this actor in this show, you don't really care about their other stuff. And then you get to the next level where it's like, wow, this actor just hits. Yeah. Steve Carell's one of those.
Favorite movie?
Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Although
Oh,
2 is pretty good as well. It might be my favorite trilogy, Guardians of the Galaxy. All of them just absolutely hit. They're all so good.
so you're a Marvel guy.
I do like Marvel. I like DC as well. I like lots of things. I like movies. Good movies.
Favorite music genre?
Favorite music genre? Uh, Indie folk. Some like
Hmm.
guitar strumming and happy vibes. Like a bit of country, like a bit of like Irish or pop folk, um, like a bit of you know old rock and roll, like a bit of everything. But predominantly, I think the top one is indie folk music.
Hmm. Well, within that, well, it doesn't actually have to be in that. But like, do you have a favorite singer, song?
I've got a favorite band who are the 502s.
Yeah, who
So
to what?
yeah, 502s not excessively well known. They're an American indie folk band. They they're kind of like tagline or description is like the happiest band on the planet. And they sing a bunch of like happy kind of songs for the most part. I don't know, some of them are sad, but but they're all kind of like upbeat, so it's all right.
City life or country life?
Halfway between the two, like not full country, uh, but not apartment building city either. Like space and greenery,
Mm.
but things around to do.
Biggest pet peeve.
Here's one in relation to verticals. I don't like when things don't make sense and people who are in charge of the decision making don't care to correct it, but rather just like, oh no, but it says do this in the script. Yeah,
I'm there with you with that.
that annoys
Holy
me.
crap.
When
Holy
something
crap.
doesn't make sense, and you're like, this doesn't make sense, and they're like, no, but we want you to do this. You're like,
Name three things you can't live without.
uh, working out. It's gonna sound terrible. Uh, Either like my phone or my computer. Probably my computer. But and then I don't know, positive attitude. My comedic skills. Life would suck if I didn't have my comedic skills. Right.
Yes. You need a bit of comedy. Otherwise, I would be the only one in this conversation laughing, and it'd be very one-sided. Describe yourself in 5 words or less, or in one sentence.
That kind of gets rid of the point of, doing it in 5 words or less. Unless it wasn't like, unless it didn't make sense, the 5 words, I suppose. And then you had to use a sentence.
It could be for like 5 random words or like one sentence. I don't know. Someone's giving me a quote.
5 words or less, or a sentence. I like quotes. Funnily enough, Maddie. I like quotes. And, some quotes I've made myself, some quotes I've adopted from places. So I have a few that I kind of have remembered and tend to stick by. But I'm going to give you one that I came up with myself. And because I came up with it myself, I'm quite proud of it. Even if you think it's shit, still going to be proud of it. But here's the quote. Curiosity may have killed the cat, but that cat sure did know a lot of things. Now you can interpret that how you want. Maybe it's a cop-out answer. But, the great mind of Harrison took the original quote, adopted it because he felt like it was a better way to perceive life. And I still like it. You have a quote that you like?
No, I really don't.
No?
Actually, no, there was one that a kid said today. It was like, don't judge the artist, judge the art.
On the topic of quotes, do you want to hear some more?
Go for it.
Go for it. Okay. So this is another one. I've got it on my Instagram profile, so you may know it. Smile and the world smiles back. Great one. Be happy, spread positivity. People want to smile. People want to be happy. So if you're happy and nice towards people, people are going to be happy and nice towards you. People aren't evil. Everyone wants to be happy and have fun, have a good time. People have different beliefs, but everyone still wants to be happy and have a good time. Another one was from Night at the Museum, and I like this one in terms of how I see my life going, and it comes into the fact that acting isn't very stable as a career. The quote is from Robin Williams. Ben Stiller says to him, I have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow. And Robin Williams sits on his horse, he smiles, and he says, how exciting. And I love that quote because who knows what the future is going to hold, but That's the exciting bit. If you know you're locked down with one particular thing for your life and you're not excited about it, then it's not a very good way to live. But if you know that future, even if it's unpredictable, is going to be an adventure, be a journey, that's exciting in itself. Who knows where it'll lead, and who knows what's going to come. So yeah, I like that.
Look at you getting all sentimental. You calmed me down like just by saying that. Like I was,
I had a really good conversation with Connor Tui. Hey Connor, when I was in China the first time, because we did a couple projects back to back, and I was his like second guy both times, and so we became good mates. Then we were like there together for like 3 weeks, and one night we're having this chat in a bar, and he was like discussing things. I was giving him my 2 cents and all those quotes and stuff, and it felt really good because I finally got to share it with someone, that all these stuff that I've been building and collecting from different sources, I finally got to speak it out and actually give practical, useful stuff. Um, Now he looks like he's still doing great. He was doing great before. He didn't need my help. But yeah, yeah. Anyway, that wasn't really a very good story. I'm not a great
you should write,
storyteller,
no, you should write
but
a book.
I should write a
Write
book. I like books.
like not a book, but like you know what I mean. Like get them all out. You should write a book.
I would love to write a book, and
Well, not just like
I will do it one day. It's on my list.
just get everything out of your head and onto paper.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd love to read them,
Maybe I'll
or
write
even if
six, lots of
you could
different
just do
things.
like an audio book,
What do
or
you?
just like I don't know,
I,
record them
I,
all and
I
then just
prefer
send them to me.
physical.
So I'll be like, if I need a book,
I'll make an audio recording when I write the book.
would you rather categories edition play the mysterious lover or open book boyfriend?
Open book. What does open book boyfriend mean?
So like lays his feelings out. Open
Oh,
book boyfriend.
right. Yes, that makes sense. I would rather play the open book boyfriend. I think that's probably more well suited.
Hmm. Rich CEO or struggling artist?
There's a lot more. I feel like there's a lot more. I mean, you can make both interesting. Struggling artist, there's a lot more visible characterization, whereas rich CEO, you could kind of the hide like something that's internally crushing them behind the facade. Rich CEO, so both could be very cool to play. I don't know, can't pick. Maybe.
I knew you would say that. Because
Did
like
you?
you haven't played the CEO role before.
Depends. It really depends on the script, to be fair. But we're picturing like a perfect script for both. Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like a rich CEO would be a more interesting arc with something like internally that ah, breaks him through his core.
Would you rather a love triangle drama or devoted single love interest?
More the merrier. Love triangle's a bit interesting. I would like to play both for clarity's sake. But a love triangle is a bit fun, hey?
Yeah.
Adds a bit more. Ooh, who's gonna get picked?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Forbidden romance or fairy tale love story?
Fairy tale love story.
Mm. Playing the one who gets the girl or playing the heartbreaker?
The heartbreaker or the heartbroken?
Heartbreaker, the one doing the heartbreaking.
Uh I've played the heartbreaker a lot.
Yeah, I could say that.
Depends how much screen time they had, I suppose. If the heartbreaker was the lead, then guys. I'll break whatever hearts you want.
Happy ending romance or bittersweet love story?
Bittersweet.
First love forever or second chance romance?
Don't like either of them. I don't like either of them. The ones that like, oh my gosh, this girl brushed my arm back when we were 5.
I know.
She's mine. I'm
That
like,
shits me.
bro, come on.
That
And then the
shits me.
second chance, it's like, oh my gosh, I traveled back in time and this guy, he was actually good to me, but I was an asshole before, and now I'm gonna make the best decisions.
Right. This or that, and it's short.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, but I don't know. I don't think I've seen it. Shirtless scene or suit and tie scene?
Student tie, because I currently don't have abs. But coming soon, who knows when this drops? You got like a bunch of one in backlist. I might have abs by then. So, guys, watch out. It's like, ooh, 6-pack coming soon. Should make a poster, like a movie poster, like a vertical poster. It's like teaser trailer drops. It's like, ooh, ooh. It's like you're like tearing back a shirt. It's like
Oh,
coming soon. Harrison 6-pack.
my
Start a new reel,
face.
guys.
Face.
Instagram, get ready.
Oh, Instagram is not prepared for our call. Do your own stunts or use a stunt double?
Depends on the stunt, but I like doing my own stunts. When I was shooting in China recently, I had a stunt double because I was like, mm, well, I'm not gonna do that. Actually wasn't like that. They actually organized a stunt double because they wanted something really cool, which I couldn't do. But they got a stunt double, and this guy got flipped onto straight ground, straight concrete, and I was like, thank goodness that's not me. So much props to that guy. You might have seen it on one of my Instagram reels. He was insane. I was like, my goodness. I don't think I showed on the Instagram reel him getting landing on the floor. I just think I just showed him landing on the mat. But then after that, they took the mat away and just threw him on the floor. And I was like, oh
Ow.
my gosh. Yeah. Props to the stunt guys.
Yep.
If
Oh.
I can, I like doing my own stunts. As long as I'm not gonna get like injured. You know.
I don't think anyone wants to get injured.
No. The professionals just know how to do it and not get injured. That's the difference here. And make it look good as well.
Would you like it's so still this or that? Would you
Mm.
rather like a character like you or completely opposite?
My character's like similar to
Yeah.
Harrison. Okay. Uh, well, a lot of the vertical villains I do are obviously very similar to me in real life because, classic asshole. Um, I like, there's benefits to both. I like doing stuff that's different to me, especially when it comes to the like more insane stuff that you don't really get to do. So I'll say that.
Hmm. Method acting or natural instinct?
Natural instinct.
Night shoots or early morning shoots?
Uh, Night, I think. But anything that's like before 8 a.m. and after 8 p.m., it's kind of just a trek.
Hmm.
So neither. Just block it in the day, guys. Just black out the sun if you need it in the time. Block it in
If only you could. The world don't work.
the day. Guys, just big sheet, big felt sheet where the sun's there. Big felt sheet. You're good.
You have big dreams.
Yeah. I'm gonna block out the sun. I'm gonna like steal the moon like Megamind.
Intuitive approach or character research deep dives?
Ooh. When it comes to verticals, it's mostly intuitive. Uh, research is definitely good for when it's something that's really unique or different to you. And you gotta like actually like kind of understand it a lot better. That's what I think is good about research. And it's probably something that would be beneficial to use, which I don't use enough probably.
Last one. Protagonist or antagonist?
Like an anti-hero protagonist. Like you shouldn't like him, but you end up do. Or you don't like him at the start and then you like him at the end, but he's still the protagonist. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to my vlog. Sorry, this is actually the end of the vlog and the end of the episode. So if you really enjoyed it, come back and watch some more and your favorite Instagram page and wherever else Maddie shares the videos, because I'm not quite sure exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's Instagram and potentially somewhere else. You know, it could be YouTube, it could be Twitch. You know, I potentially TikTok as well, and maybe Snapchat and WeChat, that's another app. We're talking apps. Let's talk the iPhone, okay? The iPhone. Now we've got the iPhone versus the Android, and it's really this big debate, guys, because Android users, they get these green messages when they're messaging, and you know what else is green? Trees. We love trees, except the one tree that Maddie doesn't like, which I'll refrain from saying because, well, let me just tell you, it doesn't smell no good. Now, if you'd like to learn more about trees and iPhones and Android messages and whatever else I mentioned, then come back and watch VertiChat on your favorite platform, Instagram. Signing off for now.
But no, I would just like to say thank you regardless. It's been so much fun.
Thanks for having me, Maddie. Had a good time as well. Good chat. Good chat.
Oh, this is so sore.